Our story today is going to be about autumn. Our library puppy is with us again. On warm autumn days, splendiferous families think of scenic drives through rural countrysides. They pass Mr. Weaselbobble's farm, where his corn stalks are drying and turning tan in the sun. And they see Mr. Weaselbobble's swans. They go past grandfather's orchards, where he is growing wonderfully red apples. And they see grandfather's fluffy caramel chickens resting in the sun. The families drive past the little red library that used to be a school. They pass the wide creek that curves and bends for miles, so far, with as many bridges as stars above the bubbly water, moving along forever, miles and miles and miles more. They pass hilltops, where trains on rails once rumbled from towns to others far distant from here, with little stations along the way. Past these places and more on a sun-bright autumn day, where trees stand out in orange and red and yellow and green, and they're all blended like colorful candies on popsicle sticks. And moms and dads take children to cherry red apple barns with enormous cider barrels and bushels of chrysanthemum flowers, pinks, burgundies, lemony petals, pumpkin pie orange blossoms, and families choose two. One for placing along the side of a front door, and one to brighten a mailbox post. Next, children find pumpkins, and they decide that they are either going to paint them or they're going to make fancy carved jack-o'-lanterns into little owls, perhaps. The pumpkins are heavy, so the dads have to carry the pumpkins for the little ones. After pumpkins, there are baskets and baskets of apples, and they have fancy and funny names: Ginger Gold, Honey Crisp, Granny Smith, Pink Lady Gala, Fuji, Evercrisp, Red and Golden Delicious, and Pippin and more. And on tables near the apples, there are popcorn kernels, toasted roasted nuts, jams, jellies, maple sugar candies and syrup, and families buy some of these so that on the way home they can have some as they look at the sunlit autumn hills with beauteous trees of greens and yellows and reds and oranges. The end.